Hello everybody, this is 53 Plays here, and welcome to part 6 of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. We have just woken up, it is now daylight, we're here in our bedrooms. Let's go ahead and see what we have to do today. Okay, nothing apparently. Oh, also, yeah, we have a few more things in our quests log here. Our Folio Magi is right there, our Book of Spells right here, and our school records. We have this new book, which says Quidditch Scores and Broom Flying Records. Let's go ahead and open this. So this will contain our our current house points, and our report card, and that's pretty much it for now. Also, there's a picture of Dumbledore there. Right here is our fat lady portrait with the password Wattlebird, access for Gryffindor Common Room. Whenever we reach a new portrait and have a password for it, it will appear right here and will contain like the password and where it goes to. And here's the password for Fred and George's shop. It says office for some reason. Password for Liberty Gibbet, and then we have our lost and found items right here. And there's our maps. Yeah, the entrance hall, Gryffindor Common Room, Grand Staircase. This place is absolutely huge. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and also our house points are right there. So let's go ahead and head down the stairs, see what we have to do today.
Morning, Ron. Do you know what class we've got first? I heard there's flying. You heard right. I'll meet you downstairs in the entrance hall.
So pretty much the first and main thing we have to do today is go to flying class. Let's go here in the reading room for a sec. Whenever it's nighttime, actually, Percy will appear in here, but if it's daylight, he won't appear here, so you can pretty much explore here all you want. Is this place locked?
That's locked.
Yeah, so Fred and George's shop, so far you can only go through here at night. However, at the end game, you can go here when it's daylight. Can we go through here? No, we can't. Okay, so it's just a way out. So yeah, the reading room is pretty much all normal, nobody in there when it's daylight. Also, I should point out, we also have right here across the door, this, giant tapestry right here. Does it say anything on here? Something in some foreign language or something. Alright, so we need to go out to the Grand Staircase right here. And we need to head to flying practice. Also, this is what the image of the Grand Staircase looks like when it's daylight. It shows like the some floor, I forget what it was, and the stairs, but at night it holds the chandelier. Also, we have a Slytherin kid right here. Won't say anything to us, darn it. Okay, what do you have to say?
Unfortunately, I've got a whole term of Gilderoy Lockhart to get through.
Okay, you're from Ravenclaw, and you don't say anything. Let's see, let's talk to these people right here. Actually, I will admit, some of the students here at Hogwarts, you can also exchange your Witches and Wizards cards for other cards too. There's some Wizards cards in our Folio Magi, which we can only get through exchanging. So there are going to be a few duplicates in this game. Let's go ahead and talk to this girl.
Do you collect famous witches and wizards cards? I'll give you card number 94, Merton Graves, for number 31, Balfour Blaine.
I don't have that card.
So how this works is, in this game, we're going to find 2 Balfour Blaine cards to trade for Merton Graves. I think this girl trades them too.
Do you want to swap famous witches and
Yes, she
wizards
does.
cards? I'll give you card number 81, Kwang Po, for number 43, Cyprian Yaudel.
I don't have that card.
Okay, so we can't do anything about those right now. Also, the ghosts and stuff we saw last night will not appear here during the daylight. Let's talk to you.
Everyone's talking about the flying car, Potter. What a laugh!
Oh, it's in the Daily Prophet, I guess. Let's go ahead and talk to this girl. Okay, she won't say anything. Darn it. What about you?
George Weasley told me all about your flying car escapade, Harry. Nice one.
Okay. We can also hit these vases during the daylight, too. Sometimes an annoying thing, though, depending on the day, sometimes a bean will fly up and it'll land, like, right where somebody else is, so we cannot even get the bean. Alright, so, let's see, let's go down here. Oh, some kids in here.
I suppose you think you're too important to arrive at school by train, Potter.
Serves you right. Screw you.
I don't like flying and I don't like cars.
Okay, you hate flying in cars. Go figure. I also, yeah, it looks like, I always thought that this painting was the Mona Lisa, but it's actually not. Looks like, I don't know, it's like Cleopatra or something. But yeah, I always thought that was the Mona Lisa when I was younger. We also have this boy.
Unfortunately, I don't have any lessons with Gilderoy Lockhart this term.
And he says the exact same thing as that other boy we saw upstairs.
I think Gilderoy Lockhart is an absolute witch magnet.
All right. Oh yeah, I've always liked this painting of this boy with this scroll there. I always liked that. It appears right outside the reading room. I should mention that. Also, when I was younger, I also liked to fire flipendo at the paintings whenever I came down the stairs. So I would always do that. So let's go through here. Let's talk
I
to this
collect
girl.
famous witches and wizards cards. Do you? I'll give you card number 75, Mungo Bunham, for number 13, Andros the Invincible.
I don't have that card.
Okay, so we'll be getting number 13 twice in this game. Let's talk to you.
I collect famous witches and wizards cards. Do you? I'll give you a card number 61, Havelock Sweeting, for a number 77, Norval Twonk.
I don't have that card.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of these instances with these duplicate cards. What do you have to say, ma'am? Whoa, your face. Wow. Yeah, sometimes just for no reason I like to press the R button and just zoom in first person. But yeah, wow, you're all looking at me. Wow. Okay, what do you have to say?
Do you collect famous witches
you
and
also
wizards
trade.
cards? I'll give you card number 78, Orsino Thruston, for number 98, Dymphna Fromage.
I don't have that card.
However, we do have one of those cards. So we'll be finding another Nymphafirmage at a later point in this game.
I don't care what the other girls say. I think Lockhart is far too full of himself.
You think he's narcissistic? Okay. And you don't say anything. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and go down. Look at that painting. Let's see who is in this hall right here. I probably won't be doing this too much in the next few parts. I think the kids who you trade cards for will always appear in their same spots no matter what. But let's see what you have
I
to say.
think Gilderoy Lockhart is an absolute
Okay,
witch
the
magnet.
same thing as the other girl. You don't say anything. What about you?
Unfortunately, I don't have any lessons with Gilderoy Lockhart this term.
Okay, so we have both a girl and a boy who say the exact same
Hey,
thing.
Potter! Neat trick with the flying car.
Okay, what do you have to say? You look kind of like Draco Malfoy.
Arriving by flying car was a really class act, Harry.
Okay, you?
I suppose you think you're too important to arrive
Say
at
the
school
same
by
rude
train,
thing as
Potter.
the other guy. Okay. Wait, did I talk to you?
Apparently, Gilderoy Lockhart's the greatest wizard that ever lived.
Oh, you don't say, huh? Yeah, there's Dumbledore's door right here. I didn't even show off that design. That looks really cool. Also, there's the classroom. I don't think I went in here. Yeah, I didn't go in here. This classroom right here. It's kind of a unique design. Also, we have a treasure chest. We can open this. This will contain another Witches and Wizards cards. The classrooms in Hogwarts will sometimes have treasure chests in
Number
them.
73, Mopsus.
And this contains number 73, Mopsus. Some treasure chests will have, like, things in them depending on what spell you have. So, like, some will have, like, a bunch of cobwebs on top of them. Some will have ectoplasm. And we can't unlock those until we get the necessary spell to deal with them. Like, we won't get ectoplasm until we go to Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Hello, Nick. What's the matter?
A matter of no importance. It's just that Sir Properly Decapitated Podmore won't let me join the Headless Hunt. Apparently, they only accept huntsmen whose heads have completely parted company with their bodies.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Not to worry, young Potter. As I said, it's a matter of no importance.
Okay, so we had a little cutscene with nearly hit this Nick there. Not too much to worry about on our part. Let's talk to this guy.
Arriving by flying car was a really class act, Harry.
Okay, same thing.
I don't like flying and I don't like cars.
And so you also hate flying in cars. Okay.
I heard about the flying car, Potter. Did you steal it or charm it?
I'm not going to answer that question, buddy. And let's go down here. I think there should be a few more kids in the first floor. Yes, there is. I think this kid trades cards too. Let's
Do
talk
you
to
want
him.
to swap famous witches and wizards cards? I'll give you card number 23, Glenda Chittock, for number 27, Mirabella Plunkett. I don't have that card.
And we also do have Mirabella Plunkett, so we'll be getting another one of those. You know, actually, I must admit, doing this exchanging of cards, it's just like, it reminds me of Pokemon back in the day, how you'd exchange cards with others and like baseball cards and stuff. Wow. That was fun.
Do you collect famous witches and wizard
And
cards?
he also trades.
I'll give you card number 2, Cornelius Agrippa, for a number 59, Gregory the Smarmy. I don't have that card.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. You know what, just for the heck of it, since we saw that treasure chest up in that other classroom, let's go ahead and just search these classrooms for more chests. Okay, we have this one right here. This one we can only unlock if we have that spell from Fred and George's shop. So, we can't get that right now. We also have one up here, too.
Number 91, Wilfred Elphick.
Okay, Wilfred Elphick, number 91. Wait, what time is it? Is it also? It's also 12:45. Yeah, the clocks apparently never change in this game. The clocks are like broken or something. I wish they would change throughout the points of the day, though. You know, to be in accordance with events. Okay, so yeah, this treasure chest, as I just said, it's covered in cobwebs. We're gonna need a spell to unlock it. And this one is also covered with ectoplasm. And so we're not going to be able to deal with those until we get some new spells. Yeah, the number of treasure chests in the classrooms this early on in the game is quite limited. So let's see what's in here. Okay, no chests. Actually, you know what I should have done is I should have actually explored these areas first, like right now. But that's okay. Alright, so let's see. Down here, there's a chest with ectoplasm and a chest that's in cobwebs. So let's go ahead and keep going down. Okay. Can we talk to you?
I heard about the flying car, Potter. Did you steal it or charm it?
Ain't answering that question. Can I talk to you?
I don't care what the other girls say. I think Lockhart is far too full of himself.
Okay, and then finally, what do you have to say, girl?
I don't like flying, and I don't like cars.
Okay, these kids just say the darndest things. They say everything. It's like they don't say anything original most of the time. What do you have to say? Anything original?
Hey Potter, neat trick with the flying car.
Okay, I don't think I got that one yet. What about you?
Unfortunately, I don't have any lessons with
Yeah,
good
blah,
or
blah,
Lockhart this
blah.
time.
We know what that means. Yeah. I think I saw people down here too. Yeah, so here's some Slytherin kid.
Unfortunately, I've got a whole term of Gilderoy Lockhart to get through.
And you, girl?
Fancy yourself as another Lockhart, eh, Potter?
No, I'm not Gilderoy Lockhart. I don't even like to think about that. What about you? Okay, nothing. Okay, here's Ron right here. Let's
You
talk
ought
to
to
him.
go outside.
Okay. One thing I really liked to do when I was younger, whenever Ron was right here, I would always go into first person and look at the reflection of his face, like with the lighting here. If we look at him like this, he's kind of got part of his face covered in violet and part of his face covered in Caucasian. If we go the other way around... Whoa! That is very freaky. He's got, like, blue eyes. Like, completely blue eyes. What the heck? This is nightmare fuel. Add this to TV tropes. I'm just joking around. So let's go ahead and go outside. And yeah, that was actually kind of freaky. And this is the screen for Hogwarts in the daylight. It shows a nice view of it from a distance, and the sun's out. And I must say, the art team here did a good job with the graphics. So here we are right here. This right here actually is Neville Longbottom. We can talk to him, and we can also we can do a few mini games in this game. We can do either gnome dunking or gnome tossing, and we can try to beat a record and get a witches and wizards card. We're not going to do that right now. Right now we're going to go ahead and go to flying practice, so let's take this path down and learn some stuff.
Although you all apparently learned to fly last year, the apparently is directed at you, Mr. Longbottom, a brief refresher course is in order. Potter, let's see if you still have that natural flying ability. First of all, I want to test your broom control. Fly up and hover a few feet from the ground.
And of course, you all remember that scene in the first movie where Neville, I think it was Neville, like, had trouble with his broom and stuff. That was so funny. So yeah, when you're flying as Harry Potter, you can tilt your control stick either up or down. Right now, I'm just tilting up and down, and it's causing me to go upwards.
Now, fly back down to the ground and hover above it.
Okay, so we can basically just tilt up and then go back down. So now your broom has now been configured. If you want to alter the configuration at any time, you can do this from the options menu.
Excellent. You seem to have lost none of your natural flying ability. Let's move on to something a little more difficult. You see before you a course comprised of enchanted rings. What you must do is to fly through as many of these rings as possible in the correct order. You ready, Potter? Begin.
Okay, but first I'm going to stop and pause for a second. Yeah, I'm going to show you off this flying control thing. So if you set this to normal, let's see what happens. Okay, so if you have this at normal, if you tilt up with the control stick, you'll face downward. Likewise, if you tilt down on your control stick, you'll face upward. So I'm going to have it go to normal, and we can just press A to accelerate and fly through these rings. This isn't entirely too difficult. Whoa, did I miss that ring? I missed it. There we are. Okay, so yeah, this isn't really too difficult. You just gotta fly through the rings and just try to get used to the room controls.
Right. Now for the examination, where a grade will be awarded depending on how well you complete the course. You must fly through as many rings as you can in a set time. I've created several new enchantments for the rings, causing some to move and others to shrink as you approach them. When you're ready, Mr. Potter, you may begin.
Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. Now, this is a timed objective. The rings are going to start out as yellow, and we have to fly through as many as possible in this time limit. And eventually, after a few rings or so, when you get to like the red rings right here, they're going to start shrinking and they're going to start moving around. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but it's not entirely too hard. So let's just go ahead and fly through there. There. They also turn green at one point too. If you fly through enough rings that are red, you get green rings eventually. Oh shoot, I missed it. Shoot. Okay, where is it? There. Okay, hopefully I get an extinction. Extinction is the highest grade in this game. Let's go ahead and see how well we do. Okay, this should be an extinction, but let's see.
Truly excellent. You receive an A+. If you want to try and improve your flying grade, come back and see me here at any time of the day.
That was exhausting, Harry. I'm off to bed. See you later.
Okay, so here's our flying lessons report for today. We had 36 rings, so we got an A+. I didn't necessarily get an extinction. I was hoping I would be enough. But I think at the end of this video, I'm going to show off what it looks like when you get a distinction, and I'll show that after I end my spiel here. So yeah, there's our page for flying lessons, and then there's our house points. We have 80 so far. We have an A+, which means we're a good student. We can do if you ever want to do this again, you can just talk to the lady here. And so let's go ahead and see what we have to do. We can just end the day right now. So I think what I might do actually is end this part right here. I'm going to show off what happens when you get a distinction, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, this is 53 Plays saying have a good day, and I'll see you in the next part.
outstanding display, Mr. Potter. You receive the highest grade, a distinction. Well done. If you want to practice flying, Mr. Potter, come over here.